So we're going to check in with Dash and Zyrene at the analyst desk.
Thank you very much, guys. Cloud9 Challenger making it into the LCS. No longer Cloud9 Challenger. Now they're Cloud9 LCS or going to be a different brand. Yeah. And we can get to that later. But a 3-0 sweep over NRG here. This was the most competitive of the 3 games. And we did, if we take a look at Champ Select, find finally kind of that answer from NRG about what they're going to throw into the top lane to be effective. It's the Alawi, along with a lot of attention towards that lane.
Yeah, the Alawi got that first blood, but I feel like it was definitely shut down by high roaming and making sure that that lane was once again even. So it was a good pick. I still don't like it into the Janna. I think the Janna will shut that down almost every time. The team fights, you just press the R, and then Alawi, once if she had already used her ultimate, is just forced out. She's like pure definition of a juggernaut,
right? Pushed
out of the fights.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, at this point she's running to get back into it. It's too late. We did see her effectiveness when she could get a couple hits off with her ultimate in a few fights, but yeah, definitely obviously wasn't successful enough to change the game. We saw the Ahri come out from GBM. Of course, this was blind picked, and so High opting into that LeBlanc once again in response, and still showing his prowess on that champion that he's been playing since his days in the LCS quite well. So
yeah, it's one of those champions that, you know, his wrists are, you know, hurting a little bit, and every time he plays it, he's like, I still got it though. I still play this champion. And that's a matchup that's really skill-based, because the Ahri can throw the charm out as soon as you use the distortion, and will interrupt the damage from it and can outplay you. So he got the better of that matchup versus GBM and got like a 30 CS advantage very early on, kept roaming, made sure that GBM couldn't stay in his lane, and then the rest of the team composition just came together. Hecarim Shen just deliver him every time.
A Sivir-speeded Hecarim with a Shen submarine on top of it is just absolutely gross team fight engagement.
That's why the Shen was banned like every time, and they gave both away.
Yeah, but Contracts, once again, hopping back onto that, got a very early Triforce, so a lot of power sitting on him. He played quite well across the entire series, but in particular in this game where I would say High played incredibly well in games 1 and 2, and maybe dropped off, took a step back in game 3. Contracts covered for him.
Yeah, well, the thing is he was able, High roamed to other lanes and was like, all right, GBM, I'll see you later. I got to go help this Alawi not like take over this game, help my Shen out a little bit, did that. So he did play damage control, whereas Contracts was more playing damage in the back line, so uncontrollable.
All right, well, before we come back to the desk and look at some replays from that game, Azael is all set for his interview. So let's head to stage where he is waiting in the wings with C9's mid laner.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with High, and I gotta say, man, congratulations, 3-0. Incredible series there against NRG, and you know, preparing for this series, were you guys expecting it to be so clean?
Well, you shouldn't go into any match thinking you're gonna 3-0 anybody. I think that's kind of a bad mindset, but we went into confident thinking that we are a good team, and I think we showed that.
Yeah, you guys definitely showed that, and I've got to say some very marked improvement from the Challenger finals. You know, have you guys really been preparing a lot for this and practicing hard?
Yeah, I think in the Challenger finals, I had some issues with what I wanted to pick into mid. So like a few of the games, I didn't do that well. But this series, I had a really good pool of what I wanted to do versus them. And I think we countered them really well and played well.
Yeah, you in particular, I think played incredibly well on the LeBlanc, you know, kind of your classic style, able to win lane and then roam for the team, you know, sacrificing for the team, playing very, very well, and that has to feel good. And I'm sure a lot of fans are wondering, are we going to see you playing again in the LCS? Are you going to stick with this Challenger squad?
Well, I don't think I'm going to. I feel kind of old, you know, my wrist kind of hurt, my back kind of hurts, and I've played a lot already. But for my teammates, I'm pretty sure all 4 of them want to continue playing. And I think they want to play on a team together. So maybe you'll see those 4 with someone else. But I'm getting old, man.
What's next for High then? What's the next step for you?
Well, no idea. Well, I have some ideas, but we'll keep that on the down low for now. But yeah.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Incredible win and incredible performance. If it's the last we get to see of you in the LCS, it's definitely going to be a shame. But best of luck to you in whatever comes next. And that's going to be it for us, guys. Let's send it back to Dash at the desk.
Thank you very much, both Azael and High. It's great to see High back on the stage, if only for a moment. Of course, he's playing with our emotions, not letting us know what he's going to be up to next. so I have no idea how to follow him through the rest of his career.
It's so mean of him. It makes the team depend on him. Like, he got that shot calling in there. He's like, all right, you guys, go from here. He's like, you didn't even teach us how to fly.
Yeah,
It's like,
whoa.
they're leaving the nest, and he was carrying them the whole time.
Either way, wish him the best in whatever his next endeavor is. Let's dive now back into this series and break down this third game. As we mentioned, we've got a couple replays that we want to work through. The first one coming at 21:30 into the game. This is a 2-for-0 in the mid lane.
Yeah, Contracts dives in to try and start it off, and just a very smooth combo onto GBM there. They continue to chase him down and eventually pick him up, but then Quas gets caught with a tornado from Elimination, and then there's the ultimate again. Like, Elimination is just using the ultimate to make sure that Quas doesn't get good combos off. It wasn't even that effective there, but it still just made sure that Quas doesn't get HP back, doesn't get W's off, doesn't get to reset it, and then Balls TPs to the top side of the map to catch that gigantic minion.
Save that turret, catch a big wave. We like to see that. This is a very extended replay here. There it is, another kill picked up. Actually, so I guess it was a 3-for-0. I forgot about that third kill coming in at the end.
It's actually good that Contracts got knocked up there, because he would have clopped through him, probably in turret range, and maybe got a turret shot there. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. So yeah, maybe aided a little bit in the fact that Karma died before he got that up. 3-for-0 for Cloud9 there. That's going to give them a little bit of control over the game. As we mentioned, though, this was a very close one, and we did see many times around the Baron pit, for example, and this is what I want to take a look at. 34-30 into the game. 4 kills for C9 here around the Baron in a very extended dance.
Yeah, and this is what GBM's composition wants to do, or NRG composition, is they want to have them in a great spot right there. And Elimination, with the ultimate, pushes Quas back afterwards. The Alawi wants you to engage on her and then pop the ultimate like that. And then Elimination just resets the fight. Alawi no longer has that ultimate, no longer has that ability to just decimate a team fight. And then the poke magic damage comes through. They're just going back and forth. And now, Contract.
Beautiful.
I'm going in, boys.
Beautiful.
Dives the back line. Earliest smite I have ever seen.
I don't know if he was trying to smite the Baron or if that was supposed to be on Santorini. It was a very strange smite when it came out.
Probably on the guy.
Yeah, either way, earliest smite ever, but a very smart decision by Contracts here to come and disrupt backs as well as happen to pick up 2 kills here. Yeah, so super advantageous.
He was like just kind of trekking through the forest with his sweeper on, and then he had his W on as well, which was just checking for people, and it interrupted the Baron recall from Kiwi Kid on one of the ticks, and then Oki was just there. So
I think one of the most underappreciated things in League of Legends is that upgraded red trinket to track people and find people when you're moving through jungles or spaces that you don't have vision of. He uses it brilliantly there, picks up 2 kills, removes 2 more Barons from the map. Now NRG, even having secured the Baron, only has 1. It's not going to be enough for them to mount a defense, so they go ahead and walk away with the game. Cloud9 Challenger is our next team into the LCS. Now, we had a lot of good performances today, but one player stood above the rest to earn our player of the series mention, and that is going to go to Hai. Hai had some insane games on LeBlanc and led his squad through this, well, 5-game series, but 3-game trouncing of the opponents.
Yeah, he had some great games all the way through. It was very close between him and Contracts because everybody was just firing on all cylinders today. And Hai's dives showing that he's still got it for the Assassins, he's still got it for the control mages like Morgana, and he's also got those other champions up his sleeve. Very versatile player and also a big leader for the team. So it's a shame if he doesn't stick around, but he definitely deserves player of the series for this one.
Now, so here's the thing. We have to mention the fact that Contracts did play fantastically during the series. As player of the series is going to Hai, just wanted to give a nod to him because through all 3 games had quite a performance, but especially in Game 3, did step up and show that he, among the newer players, the non-LCS veterans, does belong in the LCS.
The 17-year-old kid who wasn't able to play last time that his team had qualified for the Challenger playoffs, but now, he's showing up. I want to see what he can do in the LCS.
All right, well, that's going to clear it up for us here on NA LCS 1 and the series between Cloud9 Challenger and NRG. We're going to now throw you over to NA LCS 2, where Phoenix 1 is looking to close out a series in 3 games against Echo 5.